So I left our home in the city, and I was the last one to leave as the moving truck was all loaded. And I walked on the wooden floors and I heard that creaking step, and I touched the walls of this home that had been around for 100 years, and I prayed for the next owners and I said, thank you, thank you. And yet I knew that I was leaving behind probably my favorite home that I would ever live in, to follow the wild and crazy call of the kingdom of God into a cul-de-sac in the suburbs of Southern California. Back where we came from, back to this unsexy place of big box stores and tract homes and people who were successful and beautiful, and I didn't know if I could fit. And so I followed God, and I believed that the kingdom of God is bigger than where we place our hope in geography or our finances or our children's success. The suburbs have been really denigrated, and it's kind of this no man's land between this glorification of the city as the place of missional and living where life is hard and gritty and good and beautiful, and the country that is supposed to be this life of, even though it's hard work, you're close to the land. And I want to give hope and alleviate the guilt to suburban dwellers and say, you too can live for Jesus here. You can follow the kingdom of God to the end of your cul-de-sac. You can invite your neighbors over into your home, because there are hurting and broken people wherever we live. When we come into a space that is created to welcome and to hold people, to listen to their stories, to bear with them in their pain, they are welcome. Your worth is never measured in square footage. And so we need to understand how the suburbs form our desires and how those desires are good, the desire for beauty, for safety, for community, but yet how because of sin they are twisted and broken too. And yet how we can also take up practical things like hospitality and generosity and living for others instead of ourselves right in our neighborhoods. And that is how the kingdom of God can come even in the suburbs.